Hi, Grammy here. I have a book for you. It's called In a Nutshell. It's by Joseph Anthony, and Chris Arbo did the pictures. Oh, look at this picture. Isn't that beautiful? Dawn sparkled on the great green forest. Look at the forest. There's the sun coming up. High in the treetops, plump acorns were leaving their sunlit home and falling into darkness below. There's the acorns, way up high in the trees. One little acorn, right here, wanted to stay in the light forever, but it soon lost its grip and it fell too, all the way down. So, when the season was right, the acorn burst open. It pushed out roots and a stem and stretched itself into a tiny sapling. See right here? It's starting to grow. Up, up, up. The sapling took food from the wet soil. It soaked up every drop of light its tiny leaves could reach and grew a little more each day. Here it is growing. And there's a praying mantis in its branches. As the days passed into years, the sapling discovered that becoming an oak was not easy. Hungry mouths nibbled it. You have a caterpillar here and a stink bug there. And it says vines choked it. See the vines wrapping around it? And then there's the hummingbird eating from the vine. Hummingbirds are so pretty, you guys. Sometimes it was icy cold. Brr. There's a flicker. That's a woodpecker. Yeah, he goes on the tree. At other times, it was burning hot. Oh, there's a fire. Hard times helped make the sapling strong as it grew into a tree. Yet, even the strongest trees weren't safe from everything. Some trees got cut down to make homes or barns. But this one, still, it kept on growing and reaching for the sun. Isn't it pretty? Oops, I got 2 pages there, sorry. Here we go. Years passed, and what was once a small acorn became the tallest tree in the forest with deep roots and sturdy branches. They're swinging from the branches of this oak. Countless leaves touched the sunlight. They turned the light into life that filled the tree and flowed over. Look at all the branches and all the leaves. It's a big oak tree. It dropped acorns of its own, giving life to little oak trees and food to the forest creatures. See, there's an acorn there, and there's a squirrel having an acorn. And these are turkeys. To many, the tree gave a home. To the squirrel, and to this bird, and of course, the kids, they have a little tree house out there. See the little baby birds here? But when it was old and tired and its limbs and roots were rotten, the mighty tree could grow no more. Its life as an oak was almost over. The only way for it to become bigger than it was now was to die. And when the tree fell, its crash shook the whole forest. Oh my goodness, that had to be a big sound. Look at the tree falling over in the rainstorm. Worms and bugs took the tree's life and returned it to the soil. There's the worms and the bugs. And finally, the tree became a pile of rich, dark earth. No one remembered that it was once a living tree, grown from an acorn. It seemed that the oak was gone forever when another tree was planted there. See? The daddy and his kids are planting trees there. And the life of the oak passed from the soil into the new tree, a cherry tree. Cherry trees have white blossoms in the spring. And there's a robin. And when the cherry tree grew up, the birds ate the fruit, scattering the cherry seeds and new life all through the forest. There's that flicker again. And there's the kids picking the cherries. Oops. Until the life of the little acorn became part of everything. And they're eating cherry pie. The end. I hope you like that story. It's one of my favorites. Bye-bye.